Today is day 26, and it's going to be a really good one. Today's theme is all about thoughtful discernment. Now, we have to define what discernment is and to get to that, we can contrast it with judgment, right? What do you think the difference between judgment and discernment is? I'll give you a few minutes to think about it, and then I will share what I think, right? And remember, this is not a right, wrong situation. This is just a discussion, and a discussion to hopefully empower you, okay? Empower all of us. So I think, in my experience, judgment is the ego's voice of reason, and it's based on survival and maybe a combative nature too, as opposed to discernment, which is based on our spirit, our essence, our truth. Discernment is a decision based on our highest potential at any given moment in any given time. Discernment is a choice where I'm seeing if I'm aligned or not, if I'm aligned with my highest self or not. So I make a decision based on discernment, right? Discernment means no making wrong or punishing ourselves or others on a decision of how we spend our time, but rather being okay with, okay, that's not for me right now, and that's okay. It might be for them, but it doesn't feel good for me at the moment. Both can, at the surface, be words we use to describe separateness, right? When you judge someone, you cause separation between you and the other person. And maybe automatically what's there is a superiority inferiority complex, like you or they are better than the other, right? That leaves us both disempowered. As opposed to discernment, you see the separation between your old ways and the person you're becoming, or know that you are, your spirit essence, right? The discernment separation is between your old thinking and your new thinking, or your old habits and your new habits. Do you sense the difference there? Like the separation is between isn't between you and the other person, thus causing like this just this polarity, right? Discernment is more of like, okay, there's a direction in which I'm going towards, in which I'm moving to, right? Discernment, although can be tough choices and decisions of separation, right? Sometimes discernment means like, right now I'm being tempted of all these Oreo cookies, but then I know that if I refrain myself from eating like the whole bag right now, then I'm going to be one step closer to feeling my best, right? I'm not going to cave into temptation because that's what I used to do. And I can give love and grace to that version of myself and still say, hey, I am moving towards something else. I'm moving towards something more in alignment with what is true for me at this moment right now, right? So discernment is based on faith and empowerment, knowing that in the end you will be okay, more than okay. As opposed to judgment, you're left with feeling icky about yourself from the decisions you made out of fear, doubt, or lack. You see how there's no empowerment or faith in that? So, taking on today's thoughtful discernment and moving forward, foreseeing what rituals will stay and which will go, that's what we're going to do today on our task. Yeah, I know this could be a lot to digest, and don't overthink it, right? Tap into the body and start to feel what is discerning to your body. Remember, you are more non-physical than you are physical. So tap into that. Tap into that energy. I hope this video has brought you some value. I'll see you for tomorrow's lesson.